Welcome to the channel. Chris Frank here at the 2018 New York International Auto Show. We're going to do a quick walkthrough, see some nice cars, I'll give you my opinion, and remember, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe.
So here we have a Ford Focus RS in this nitrous blue. Got Brembos matching the color onto Michelin Pilot Super Sports. Looks like Michelin's been doing a great job with these tires. A lot of these new cars come with them stock. See how it is inside. Got some nice carbon fiber accents over here. Nice suede seats. It's a nice interior for a Ford. Got your engine stop-start button over here. Nice 6-speed transmission. These days you don't see a lot of 3 pedals in these cars. Over here we have your classic gearbox, 6-speed with reverse all the way towards the driver. A little bit long of a throw for my liking, but nice car, especially for the price point.
Over here we have the new Ford GT. Price point is a little bit high, about mid 400,000, but definitely I like the way things are going with Ford, and this GT is a nice car to see on the track.
Looks like this year they have the black model here. Nice carbon fiber details, nice stripe going down the middle, carbon fiber splitter. I like how they do the lights too. Nice LEDs. We have a nice GT accent right there on the top. And remember guys, this is a mid-engine car. So we have the engine in the back. Nice carbon fiber wheels. Wow, these brakes are huge. Looks like they're either a 15 or a 17-inch size disc. Again, it's a nice Michelin Pilot Sport cups. More carbon fiber over here. Mirrors. Looks like a nice suede interior. Flat steering wheel. My favorite part about this car is these air ducts. These air ducts that go through like the side of the car. And it looks very like a Formula 1 car, the way they have the aerodynamics. But Ford has a long history in GT racing. This car won Le Mans quite a few times. And even in the taillight, they have incorporated ventilation. So you got ventilation here. You have your mid exhaust. The engine just comes beautifully down the center. So for a lot of you guys, this is often the scene we see in our rear view mirror. But looks like we have a Fusion police car over here. Definitely seen the back seat of this quite a few times. This is also exciting to see. It looks like Ford's bringing back the Ranger back to the States. Wonder if we'll see the Raptor equivalent.
You got the Dodge Demon over here. A lot of people have started taking delivery of this car, so definitely can't wait to see it on the streets.
We have it in a nice red. It's apparently this car does wheelies. It's really meant for drag strips. Comes with drag radials as stock. This also looks like the crate that you get when you buy the car.
Now this is one car that I'm very excited for. I did own one of these Durangos when they first came out. I had an RT in red, but now we have an SRT. And this has your 392 in it from the regular SRT 8 series. We have some nice Brembos. And look, we have Pirellis now on this car. And definitely, if you have a family, this is definitely a car that you should be taking a look into if you're looking at SUVs and you want power as well as a third row. I must say, from the 2011 Durango that I had, this is definitely an updated interior. We have your nice red leather seats with your Mopar embroidery, as well as captain chairs in the back, and a space for two, I'd say, adults in the back as well. But definitely, the interior specs have been the same for this Durango since 2011, but I like the way they have new packages. So we have your paddle shifts. They're mounted on the steering wheel. I wish they were on the steering column, but I guess that's everyone's preference. But definitely a nice feeling steering wheel, as well as your SRT emblem over here. They've also carried on the nice LED tail lights. On the one that I had, mine was the first generation of the new body, so it didn't come with these, but I'm definitely a fan of these lights. Nice powered hatch, and it looks like the rear cargo area is the same. When I did have this car, I had a huge Peg Perego stroller, and the stroller would fit right perfectly inside of here. We got some storage underneath. Yeah, same as the past 7 years. Even this RT is looking sharp. They have a nice little grill insert here, as well as some hood vents. Looks like they're functional as well.
It's really beautiful.
And these wheels, these like a matte bronze or gold. Definitely I like the way that they style this car. You got your SRT Durango in white. Nice carbon fiber vinyl decals. Oh, and these gloss black wheels look amazing too. Nice Brembo. I think if I were to package this car, if I were to spec it out, definitely this is the way I would spec it out. It just looks nice with the white, the black, and the little red calipers that they have. Or I shouldn't say little, pretty big. Well, look what we have here. We have the new Corvette ZR1. Also on this car, as well as the Demon, a lot of deliveries have been taking place. So definitely I look forward to seeing this in the street. Not sure if I would have spec'd it out in the convertible. I'm definitely a fan of the hardtop, or as you know, Corvettes are target top. But definitely, again, with these Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, looks like carbon ceramic brakes, and the huge carbon fiber wing in the back. But I'm not sure if I would go this route if I were to do get a Corvette. But definitely, if you're on the track, something to look forward to. But on the streets, definitely no way you'll be able to use any of this aero. Kia Stinger. Definitely looks like this is a little stanced out. We got a nice, looks like a little bit of a stretch tire. Oh no, definitely not. But the nice fitment on this, nice little wide body kit on it. Looks like we have the Honda Pilot here. I wasn't going to record it, but the color on this car is amazing. It's like an emerald green with the flake in it. New for this year is Honda's new Insight. The Insight will sit in between the Accord and the Civic, and it's not the Insight from back in the day. Definitely this car has the looks. Nice blue metallic. Looks like we have LED headlights sitting on some Continentals. And the one way you could tell that they're all about efficiency is these wheels. They want to make it so these wheels look like they have a gap in here, but they don't. They want to increase the aerodynamics so there's not a lot of drag on the car, which will affect the hybrid efficiency. Nice interior. Regular big Honda screen that they have.
I am retired.
This is definitely a good area where you don't want a small car like a Civic, but you don't want the big car like an Accord. Definitely something that I like that Honda did, that they have something in the middle to meet everyone's needs. classic Honda steering wheel. I had this in my 2007 Civic. It's like when you see Rolls-Royce and Bentley over here. They do make a little bit of effort, definitely more than Ferrari. They actually showed up.
You got the Bentley Continental Super Sport. Definitely this is an upgrade for this year. Nice new front end. I like how they try to incorporate the classic look, so you're not mistaken that it's a different car. You definitely know it's the Bentley Continental. Looks like we have Manhattan Motor Cars. They are showing a Lamborghini over here. And I love how you can see all of this carbon fiber. Just look at it. No need to paint the car. No need to do anything. Nice red accents and all carbon fiber. Nice red accents, all carbon fiber. Carbon fiber inserts in the wheels. Definitely a nice showpiece. Would not want to damage or scratch this thing and have to go to the shop with it.
The Sheeran Sport behind me, definitely one of the top 5 cars over here at the New York Auto Show.
Felix, you were saying don't bring it up.
Got a Nsx Gt. Again, these carbon ceramic brakes, carbon fiber wheels, and of course, Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s.
No, I got what I need. I didn't realize that they were actually like.
Now this is key. If you want to have a sports car, this is where you mount the paddle shifters, on the steering column, not the steering wheel. This is the interior of the Alfa Romeo Giulia. Definitely something looking forward to seeing on the streets. Very Ferrari inspired buttons on the steering wheel. And this is the mode we want to be in, race. So over here we have the new Toyota Camry, and I have to say, I'm really becoming a big fan of this car.
Just look at it. Nice white pearlescent, gloss black with a little bit of blue. Nice highlights, nice panoramic roof. And I like how they have the black coming down the pillars as well. Definitely looks like a little fighter jet inspired. The top looks like the canopy. But always when you do the pillar, I always find how they awkwardly come over here. And it's so hard. Personally, I would have wished that they would have come down and followed that body line. But look at this red interior. Red interior on a Toyota.
By strengthening resilience and an impressive rejuvenation of our customer demographic. In fact, almost 50%.
Interior looks nice. Like we saw on the Giulia is a sports car. The Camry is not. Paddle shifters are on the steering wheel. And like the biggest concern that I have is like when you're turning the wheel, and if the wheel's down here, you have to reach down there just to downshift. And that's kind of weird. It's behind the steering wheel. Usually the paddles are over here, so you have your usually the paddles are over here, so you can just upshift, downshift, but the actual button is behind the steering wheel. Over here. I don't know, but then again, this is a Toyota Camry. Over here at Audi, definitely excited to see the new A7.
Look at these 21-inch wheels. Nice big brakes. The biggest thing with this car, the redesign, is the rear. Definitely a nice way they sleek down the hatch. I like how they still incorporated the pop-up spoiler.
Who said that?
Definitely I like how they don't have any pillar over here. Seamless windows. Wow, the interior is very nice, I'm surprised to say. Looks like all of this is a screen.
Mind if I close this a little bit? Thank you. Beautiful.
This is another screen.
This way a little bit.
So we have one screen, two screens, three screens.
Elbow out a little
Nice
bit.
shifter.
Looking good. Oh, this is singing to me. I love it. I love it.
Steering wheel feels
This is
good.
singing to me. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. It's not a good picture.
Comes with a panoramic
This
roof.
job too to be famous.
I know.
The cover of a motorcycle magazine.
Got the GSF over here. I like how they start coming with a matte finish from stock cars. Again, Michelin Pilot Sport Cup tires. Nice blue brakes to accent all the F's, as well as accent the interior. Nice blue leather seats, suede inserts. And just a hint of carbon fiber in the back. Got the Nsx Gt3, complete exposed carbon fiber. Imagine taking this thing out for a spin. I just wish that they offered a regular gas engine versus the hybrid that they have.
Over here at BMW, car to see, the new M5, 0 to 60 in the 2s. Yes, the high 2s.
We have a nice matte red finish. Again, nice matte finish, gloss black kidneys. I like how they still incorporate the classic look. I don't know if I would do the blue calipers. I don't know if I would do the blue calipers with this spec. Maybe a nice body colored. Make it a little pop a little bit. This has the wide interior. Oh, look. Look how cute this little sunshade is. Again, continued gloss black wheels. On some Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. Not cup tires. Gloss black inserts there. Nice gloss black exhaust, as well as your rear diffuser. How was it back there?
Good.
Good?
Yeah. He's a tall guy. He's like 6'3".
Yeah. That's nice. Nice, comfortable. We got the nice suede back here. Look at this carbon fiber. They've added a lot of weight to this car, so standard is this carbon fiber roof. Before it used to be an option. I saw it a lot on the M3s, especially the coupes. But stock carbon fiber roof for the M5. Let's check out this interior. So we have the white seats with color match stitching. We have your custom M buttons over here. Paddle shifts on the steering wheel though, but I guess in this car you would let the computer do all the work. So this cluster is all screen, but this little accent is plastic. So it kind of makes it look real, like a regular classic analog cluster, but it's all digital. This is a digital screen. And I guess this is the one where you could do your hand gestures to turn on and off the radio. So I guess that was oh no, that's the name of the song. Haha. But nice. One thing I don't like with these gloss inserts over here, they do get very dirty. This car must have been here for a couple hours, but definitely has attracted a lot of dust. But guys, remember, one thing with the carbon fiber roof, you don't get any sunroof. But you do get the awesome suede. Looks like we have the new M760 over here in a nice Nardo. Looks like a very Nardo gray. Nice copy from Audi that they took. Again, don't know how I feel about the blue calipers they have. I definitely would have liked that if they matched the body color, but that's a quick fix. This is the closest thing we'll get to the M7. Has nice executive seating back here. So we have this. There's a table that should come out somehow. So I guess this is for your feet. We have a nice footrest over here. And I don't know how I feel about getting this car. The M760, definitely something where you'd want to be driven around versus driving it. So we have your table. You could have a little croissant. You could enjoy with your Grey Poupon. Goes right down here. Definitely took a lot of engineering into that table. So this is how soft closed doors work. I guess not this one. Alright, you saw how that closed? So we'll just tap it close and it just sucks the door in. Look at this track use tire. No tread at all. Nice carbon fiber wheels. Look at all of this carbon fiber.
Yeah, totaled my monster. That was one of the times I got totaled.
This would be so much fun taking out on the track, just ripping open.
It got squished between her bumper and like my motor.
Remember guys, don't call this a Hyundai anymore. Call this a Genesis. Hyundai has switched up their luxury department, sort of like how Honda has Acura and Toyota has Lexus. Now Hyundai has Genesis. Genesis will be their luxury program. Here's the interior of the Genesis. A lot of carbon fiber for, I guess this is your Sport. I definitely like the fact that Hyundai has switched up and have the Genesis brand as their luxury brand. In this country, we often look down on Hyundais, but definitely worldwide, Hyundai is definitely a status symbol. We don't get that many wagons in this country, but this E400 is definitely something I look forward to seeing on the road. Definitely in the next couple of years, we'll be getting one. So this is the interior of the E400 wagon. So Mercedes' big reveal is the AMG GT 63S. Basically, it's the four-door version of their GT car. We have it here in this nice flat black. I would definitely spec it this way. Nice wheels with the yellow accented brake caliper. Again, Michelin Pilot Sports. Again, don't know why they did the fake vent over here. Definitely didn't need it. But nice carbon fiber door sills. Some more carbon fiber in the back. Dual quad exhaust, whatever that means. And this carbon fiber piece right here. I definitely like the sleekness of this. It definitely does look like they just took their AMG GT and stretched it and put an extra set of doors on it. And it's not your everyday CLS either. Let's see the interior. Again, carbon fiber inserts in the door. Nice suede seats. Yellow stitching to match the caliper, as well as a yellow seat belt. Don't know how I feel about that. You'll always have to wear your belt because the police will know there's no yellow strap around you. Awesome steering wheel. We got the nice center line over here. Flat bottom wheel. Carbon fiber. Suede grips. Nice screen, similar to the E63S. All one screen. Seats do feel very comfortable. The bolsters aren't that stiff. Definitely something I can get used to.
Full carbon fiber, everything.
Looks like full LED headlights. Little carbon fiber inserts here. Looks like they have their cooling ducts.
This is one amazing race car over here. This is the Ultima. Look how low it is.
No, not Ultima like Nissan Ultima, but Ultima with the U. This is definitely just for the track. It's like you're practically sitting on the ground. There's a nice little camera over there inside. Nice carbon fiber. This thing probably weighs so little that it probably flies around the track. Look at this bagged NSX. Looks like it's someone's car. YouTube car community. Nice Nardo gray. I do like this gray, but it also depends on certain cars. Nice bagged. Has a roll cage. This thing is sitting on the floor. This is something definitely interesting. We have a Honda Ridgeline with the camper package. This is pretty cool. Looks like you could sleep 4 people. Throw an air mattress in the back. Tent just pops right up. Nice roof rack, throw all your gear in.
Over here we got the Challenger Hellcat wide body, 707 horsepower.
So basically looks like we have a new front lip over here. We have a new plastic piece over here with integrated light, as well as a fender. and another fender flare on the back. Comes stock, so I guess it appeals to a lot of people. Plus, with the wide body, you're able to put wider tires on this car. So this car has 305/35, and these are 20-inch wheels. These wheels do look nice, but I think the Hellcats have a problem with the pads that they use. You do get a lot of brake dust on them. But the cool thing about this car is it's definitely attainable. The sticker on this right here is about 71,000, almost 72.
But I have a friend and he bought the cheapest Hellcat in the country. So, and I think he paid around between 40 and 50,000.
So I'm going to give you one tip that maybe a lot of you might not know. This 2717, that indicates that this tire was made in the 27th week of the year 2017. So when you're racing, you definitely don't want to race with old tires. You definitely want to have fresh tires. And if you ever go to the drag strip or any sort of competition, they'll always see how old your tires are, and that's the way they check. The week of this year they were made. So these are pretty new, maybe about 9 months old. These are definitely on their way to do some burnouts.
With Visor Package. Please welcome the President and Chief Executive Officer of Porsche Cars North America, Mr. Klaus Zellner.
See if I can check that. Oh, yo, we got my man Chris. Yo, believe it or not only does this guy YouTube as well, but I went to high school with this guy.
Yeah, we go way
Me and
back.
this guy went to high school together. This is a brother from another mother. I ain't seen him in a long time.
I saw you on live. I was about to head out. I was like, yo, let me come check
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. How you feeling, brother?
Same shit, man. How's
Good,
everything
man.
with you?
So what up to everybody, man?
What's going on, Mott to Fame?